All right. Hello, everyone. Let me tell everyone that class will start. So I gave I gave an assignment, and not everybody did it though. Not everybody did the assignment, and some people did the wrong one. So this is the assignment. So the assignment was to what? Help you practice the SPP targeting methods by applying it to what? Real business. So this is the assignment. And many of you didn't do it. So please mute your mic because of the noise. Thank you. So how many of you did the assignment? If you did the assignment, just raise up your hand like this. Someone said I sent mine through your DM. You didn't view it. I'm looking at my DM now. I replied. All right. So let's go through it. The instructions from the list of 25 plus businesses or business ideas provided below rather. Choose one business that interests you. Find your chosen business. List at least what? 5 similar products or interests, 5 types of people who would use or buy the product, 5 purposes. So let's do that now. Let's do that now. So who wants to volunteer? Choose a business. Raise up your hand. Just raise up your hand and I'll call you. So you choose like list a couple of interests based on similarities, people, and purpose that we can target. So volunteer, or I will call your name randomly. Volunteer. Oh. All right. Let's say Ozo Nwamu. You can unmute your mic.
Sorry,
All right.
good evening. Good evening, all. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I wasn't around when this assignment was given. I just joined today. This
Yes,
is my
I
first.
shared the
Hello.
I shared the recorded class. It's on the
Okay,
group.
maybe. Okay, I'll just go through that after this class then.
All right. Who else? Shola. Shola, you can speak now. What about Mohammed?
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good
I hope
evening.
you can hear me, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
I will, I will choose phone accessories.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will start with people. So people include students, then content creators, parents, and then office workers, then online sellers. That's for people. That's based on my small understanding. Mm, For purpose, I can say content since it deals with all these phones and other stuff. And then mobile gaming, like for gamers. And then let me just say screen protection for the phones and other stuff. And then for similarities, laptop accessories, because who is interested in smartphone accessories may be interested in laptop accessories. Then people who are interested in smartphone in general, and then online shoppers, and then mobile gamers. Then I can also target in similarities. I can also target gadget. So that's based on my own.
All right, that's actually very fair. So who else wants to try? Who else wants to try? What about Godwin? Can you hear me? Godwin.
Yes, boss, I can hear you.
All
Sorry,
right.
I just joined again.
Yes, but you were in our previous class. Did you submit your assignment?
No, I did not.
These things will actually help you learn more. So this is the assignment. Can you read it?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. So choose one. I also explained this in the free class.
I've seen it.
So choose one
Mhm.
business idea and list some similarities, purpose, or people that you think will be interested.
Okay, let me say digital marketing agency.
Okay.
Okay, for similarities, um, I can talk of businesses, maybe like, or I can say affiliate marketers. I can say marketers. Then for purpose,
For
I
similarity,
can say
that's just say marketers. That's to be something like marketing because it's similarity.
yeah,
And
yes,
digital marketing
market.
is similar to marketing because digital marketing is still marketing.
Yes, marketing. Then you see something like online marketing and some other marketing. Then for purpose, advertisement, advertisement, and sales. Something like sales and maybe clients, customers, and all of that. Then for people, I can say for people, I can target maybe small business owners. Many of these businesses, small business owners, all of these different companies. I can target them, small business owners, and maybe I'll look at companies that I would like to promote their products. Then I can also mention them also in terms of people.
All right, all right. That's fair. So, we've already treated that topic, and I told you why it was the one topic is because it's actually very fundamental. Because we'll be treating advertising, and when you want to advertise on Facebook, Instagram, this one, that one, you will need to learn to know how to target. So that's why we treated it first week. So let's talk about Google Ads. So I said in Google Ads there are two major things. Number one is what? Especially when you want to run advanced Google Ads, there are two major things. Number one is conversion. Number two is interest, or what they call keywords. So to do simple keyword research, you can go to Google and type keyword planner. So this is it. Find your campaign keywords with keyword planner. So you click start now. So keyword planner is just a simple Google tool that would show you your keywords so it's supposed to take me to get started. It's supposed to take me to Google keyword planner. So it will show you, okay, good. So you just click get started. So it will show you different keywords based on it. So you just come up with one keyword and to show you similar keywords. It's not just show you similar keywords, to also show you other keywords that you can use. And the craziest part about it is that it will show you, okay, this one is actually very expensive, this one is more affordable, this one is, so you'll be able to see varieties of keywords that you can select from, either the long or the short one. So you click discover new keyword. Don't worry, all this is in the videos. So you just watch the videos, but this one is me, like I said, is me breaking the ground for you to make it easier. All right, so let's say for our keyword, we want to use something like meal delivery. So who can tell me, is this one a short keyword or a long keyword?
In short.
Short.
Why? Because I said what? It is what? Just two words.
Two
For
words.
any
Yes.
Yeah.
words is what? Long.
Come to that.
So this is what? Short. So you can enter your website, but it's not compulsory. So you click get results. Then you go and look for keywords that are what related to that keyword. So just wait for it to load though. Can you see that? Yeah, I put my location, which is Nigeria. Automatically they put the location rather, which is what? Nigeria. So if I come here, meal delivery, the competition is what? Low. Can you see the average? Let me zoom in very well so you're able to see it. Can you see it? If you can see it, just raise up your hand. All right. All right. Kindly mute your microphones. So can you see what meal delivery? This one is food delivery near me. So is this one food delivery near me? Is it long or short?
Long.
Good.
Long.
So meal delivery service, is it long or short?
Long.
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 Good. So they are trying to tell us, okay, this is the average monthly search of this. Meal delivery is what 10 to 100. But food delivery near me, even despite the fact that it is 4 words, it still has 1K to 10K average monthly searches. So this is, they are saying the top page bid for this one is null. So anytime you see something like this, like this, like this, like this, can you see the dash, dash, dash? That means it is what? Null. And what can actually lead to this is that advertisers are not what? Targeting it. So it's actually something that you can consider too. So what I can just do is that I can just copy it like this and put it in my notepad. So I'll keep on what? Gathering these keywords. Remember I said that you need at least 25 keywords. The more, the better, or the more precise, the better. So can you see this one as what? Competition is what? Low. Can you see it? Competition is what? Low. Now this one, year on year change. That means after this, after last year to this year, what has been the change? Minus 90. Wow. I guess the economy is actually affecting people. That's why they're not really searching for food delivery near me. Minus 90%. See 3 months change too, minus 90%. That means the change is within the past what? 3 months. This one 0, 0. That means they are still getting the average number of searches they've been getting. But this particular one has dropped close to minus 90%. So can you see the top page bid? Can you see the top page bid? This one is low range, this one is high range. Low range is what? 0.19. High range is what? 1.15. Now, let me just explain briefly. Range is just like, okay, this is the lowest you can pay, or this is the highest you can pay. So lowest and what? Highest. So far, lowest, highest. So now let me explain the top page. Let me explain top page before I explain the bid. So remember I said if I search for something like hosting, I normally use it because people are always running ads for hosting. But the last time we didn't really see anything. Good. Can you see that this one is on top of this one and this one is on top of this one? The last time when we did our class, AWS was at the top, then all others fell under. Why? Is because now that I've explained top page, this is top page, this one is on top, followed by this one and followed by this one. This one is on top. If you understand, just raise up your hand. Let me see. Good. Okay, I'm waiting. If you understand, raise up your hand. Okay, if you don't understand, speak up, please. You can put down your hands. If you don't understand, just say something. You can unmute your mic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess everybody understands. So this is top page bid. So this is top page rather. So let me explain top page bid. That means they are all what? Bidding for it. It's just like an auction. Have you watched movies before? They will say, $1,000. That one will raise up their hand. They say $3,000. Raise up. $4,000. So the highest bid gets the what would I call it? The commodity. So that's exactly what this is. They are bidding, and the one that can what pay the highest amount is the one that will stay on top. So this is just telling you that this is the top page bid. Now, mind you, top page bid can be higher than this, and sometimes it can be lower than this. So they are trying to tell you that, okay, it is possible that you can pay this amount 0.19, and it's also possible that if there are other people bidding for this, targeting this same keyword, you could be paying about 1.15. So let's search for food delivery near me. Let's see if you see any ad. Nigerian vendors don't really run ads like that. No ad, no ad, no ad, no ad, no ad, no ad. No ad. Can you see? That's also a good thing. If you are selling food, you can target it. So the competition is what? Low, low, low. That's why the fact that this one has what? 1K to 10K, and this one has what? Average monthly searches. And it has the top page bid, low range is what? 0.19. The high range is what? 1.15. Despite that fact, the competition is what? Low. So why is the competition low? Despite the fact that this one is not blank like the rest. Can you see the rest? The rest, they have dash, 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 dash. This one actually has digits. So how they got these digits is that some people have actually what? Run ads targeting these keywords. That's how they were able to get these digits. While this one, that means they've never really had anybody run ads in the past maybe 1 year targeting these what? Keywords. So look at this one. Like I was saying, why is the competition still low? When we search for food delivery near me, I'm in Nigeria, and guess what? There is no ad. That's why what? The competition is low. That means currently, there are not people targeting this particular keyword. Now let's remove food delivery. Let's type something like hosting. Get results. Let's scroll down. Can you see? I. This one is what? GoDaddy domain plus 900%. Can you see that? Plus 900%. I. So what does that mean when you see I? That means the competition is what? High, and there are lots of people targeting these domains. So let's go and search for GoDaddy domain so you understand what I'm saying. Let's see if we will see any ad, because this is Nigeria. This is number 1. That's amazing. So that means GoDaddy is actually what? Bidding very high for it. So GoDaddy is actually the name of an hosting platform. They sell domains, they sell hosting. So they've created a trend around the GoDaddy domain, and people start searching for it. So if because they're actually popular, let's be honest, GoDaddy is popular. So for example, if someone like GoDaddy now, that people are searching for GoDaddy domain, if they do not have money on ads, who is just coming for class? All right. So if they do not have money to run ads, someone will target what? GoDaddy domain. It can be AWS. And by the time you search for GoDaddy domain, the first thing you see is AWS. So it's like bullying, but it's business for Google. So if they did not have money to run ads, other companies will what? Target their keywords. And when you search for GoDaddy domain, what will you see? You see AWS, but they are willing to fight. So they are also bidding. Can you see? That's why when you search for GoDaddy domain, it is GoDaddy domain that will actually come out. But if they do not have money to bid, by the time you search for GoDaddy domain, the first thing you will see is probably AWS and other platforms that are running ads. So do you understand it thus far? Bidding aspect, you are bidding. So if you understand, just put your hands up like this. Good, good. If you understand, just put your hands up like this. All right. You can put your hand down. So if you do not understand, like you don't understand, put your hands up. Like you don't understand. Okay. All right, Shola. Who you are, please ask your question. What don't you understand? Godwin, you put your hand up twice. So what are you doing? Do you understand or not? Shola, please unmute your mic and ask questions, please, so we can proceed.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. The thing it didn't show very well on my phone because I'm using phone to watch it.
Okay, but were you able to hear my voice?
Yes, I could hear your voice. So that's the
Okay,
problem I have in here.
okay. Which part don't you understand?
You talk about bidding.
Yes.
As you are using the mouse to point to the, I didn't it didn't clear on my phone. That's just the problem.
Okay, I understand. But if you can hear my voice, you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. So I was just saying that it is about bidding. You understand what bidding is, right?
Yes.
Good. It's like auction. People are putting money for something. Then the one that puts the highest is one that will get the thing.
Okay.
So I'm saying that this platform, for example, their name is GoDaddy. So GoDaddy domain started trending, which is domain on GoDaddy. So
Okay.
now some people, it has now become it trended so much that it became a keyword. So I'm not telling you that some people can now target that keyword so that it will be as if they are bullying GoDaddy. Now, when people search for GoDaddy domain, it is their own platform that will now come out. GoDaddy domain will be under. But GoDaddy did not agree for them. So GoDaddy domain is now running ads, targeting their own, the keyword that was created from their own trend. So that when their customers or their potential customers go to search for GoDaddy, you will see GoDaddy domain at the top instead of under.
Okay.
So they are bidding more. That's why they are at the top.
Okay.
So Godwin,
All right, sir. Okay, I understand, but I just want to ask one question.
all right.
When using this keyword, you are using, you told us about the long keyword. Can you
Yeah.
use this long keyword in terms of the similarity, purpose, and people? Maybe you should
Yes.
show us the example using this Google Keyword Planner.
Yes. So let me show you something. Let me find a way to get it across. Let me see how I can. So yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me find a way to. Alright. Please unmute your mic. Oh. All right, can you see my screen? So this is similarities. I listed what? Similarities for my digital marketing. And can you see the keywords? So can you see that when I said that similarities, purpose, people works for literally any ad you want to run. Either you want to run for you want to run on Google, or you want to run on Snapchat, it still works. So can you see? Please, oh, can you see? If you can see, just raise up your hand. All right. So this is similarities. Then I started listing what? Similarities based on what? Keywords. Marketing agency near me, best advertising service, digital marketing company, get more sales online, similarity, 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 similarity. Then for purpose, can you see? Purpose, how to increase online sales, how to do this one. So you can get based on what? Similarities and what? Purpose and people. So how can you do that? For example, brand awareness. I copy because I've already drafted my own similarities. Then I come to keywords. Let me remove those.
Huh?
For brand awareness, I click get results. So can you see the results that it's giving me? Awareness marketing, build brand awareness, da 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 da. So this I will add to what? My similarities. Then I will carry this one again. Sales promotion. So that's the same way I will do for everything. For all my similarities. Then it will be giving me what? Similar keywords that I can target. Get results. Can you see? Real estate promotion, 24 hours promotion, sales promotion. I can say row list 500. So can you see? Out of all these ones, I can look for the ones that are best. This one has 10 to 100 searches, which is not bad. 10 to 100 searches, 10 to 100. This one has 100 to 1K. And the bidding is what? Very low. So I can copy this one. So can you see what I'm saying? So based on similarities, you can just copy your similarities, paste it here, and what? Say get results. So it will suggest what? Similar keywords that you can use. Then for people too, for purpose rather, you do the same thing. Then you list some keywords, then you copy. So I said what? You will draft all of these keywords, list at least 25 good ones, go through them again and delete the ones that you don't like, or the ones that are maybe they have the bidding is too high, the competition is too high, or something like that. You remove them. You list 25 like that. You go to people too, you do the same thing. Let's do for people. Let's do for people. I'll come here. Let me cancel this one. Good. For people, small business owners and what? Retailers. But we don't want to target small business. We don't want to target retailers or small businesses. But small business owner is actually good too. All right, can you see retailers? That's not bad. But we want good small business for sale. Let's see this one in full. Small business for sale near me. Nope. Website for small business. Retail marketing. Good. Retail merchandising. Best website for business owners. Online retail. Help for business for small business owners. Help for business owners. So you'll be able to get a list. Then you keep checking them to see, okay, which one is good enough. Then you copy, paste, you keep curating them and gathering them. So I said what? This what? Similarities, purpose, people also works for what? Keywords. Can you see? I listed them, then I listed the keywords. I listed them, then I listed the what? Keywords. I listed them, then I listed keywords. So Gloria, you're raising up your hand. You can unmute your mic. Gloria. Gloria, you're raising up your hand. Can you hear me? All right, maybe it was a mistake. So that's it about keywords. Oh. That's it. So let's go to creating a campaign. So in this video, I won't show you how to set up conversion because it is long. But in the course, let me just show you the video in the course. Sorry. So I explained how to set up conversion, and I'll even explain the keywords in more detail. But like I said, I'm breaking the ground on this one, so it will be easier for you to understand. All right, let me show you. Just give it a couple of seconds to load. All right, so this is Google Ads, right? So you see Google keywords, then set up Google conversion action. I explained it in details. So just follow the video, you'll be able to set up on Google conversion action. So this is one we are treating this week. So you can go through the videos, you can drop your questions in the class. So before you watch the videos, let me break the ground for you. Now, to create a new campaign, just go to ask.google.com. Then you sign in with your Google account, which is your Gmail. So you click what? New campaign, new campaign. So next week is for Facebook and Instagram ads. But this week is mainly for what? Google ads. All right. As you can see, choose your objective. There is sales, leads, web traffic, awareness, and what? App promotion. So let me throw the question out there. Lead ads is for what? Who can answer? Just raise up your hand. Lead ads is for what? Okay, Mr. Ezekiel, sorry. You can answer, please.
Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Lead ads is for what? Or lead campaign is for what?
Yeah, I think it's for one to be able to get customers, the intending customers that you can possibly get to a place. Then you give them training, as you did explain in the last video. Of course, it is it's for you to get intending buyers or intending buyers that you can keep in a place. Then you now market to them or you advertise to them, not
All right.
sales, as you said.
Okay, so leads campaign is okay. Shola, that was fair, sir. Shola,
Thank you.
Shola Muiwa, you can unmute your mic and answer.
Okay, people who like to contact.
Okay,
Yes,
wonderful.
people who like to contact. They are ready to take action.
Okay, sir. Mr. Idowu Nobu.
I believe lead ad is a way of generating leads to market to them, whereby you get their contact, their names, maybe their phone number, so that you gather them into a particular place, then organize, tell them more about what you are trying to offer, then you now market to them. Because you've already gotten their phone number, their names, you can sell to them at any times because you have their phone number, their emails, and the stuff like that. I believe that's what lead art is. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. That was great.
Thank you, sir.
So yes, that's what lead ads is for. Everyone did very wonderfully. So lead ads, you are gathering their what? Contacts, your contact details, their name, phone number, email, so you can get in touch with them, or you are gathering them into a particular group or something. So leads is mainly for what? Follow up audience. You want people to gather somewhere, you want to gather their contacts so that you can what? Follow up. So that's what leads is for. Follow up. So they are going to give you people that you need to what? Follow up on before you can sell to them. So who can explain awareness? Awareness and consideration. All right. Mr. Idowu Nobu, thank you for raising up your hand.
I believe awareness is about making people to know that maybe you exist or your product exists. You are trying to create awareness about your brand, about your product, whereby so many people know that, okay, this particular product or this particular brand exists. So I believe that's what awareness is all about, sir.
That's good, sir. Mr. Kevin or Kelvin
All right,
Sagi.
thank you, Mr. Ezekiel. So basically, awareness is creating buzz around your products. It's majorly used by major brands. Just for some people, first of all, use it for introduction of their product, while others use it to keep their product at the top of your memory. So when you want to make buying decision, they easily come to mind. So basically, awareness is that ad they use to either show you first their brand or they just want to be at your face.
All right, that's very wonderful. So, Mr. Shola Emmanuel wants to speak. You can unmute your mic.
Hello.
Okay, yes, please. Mr. Shola, where you are? You can speak. Your mic is mute. Is muted rather.
Okay.
Okay,
Advertising
yes.
ads is when you are showing your
Awareness.
product. Okay, awareness. Yes, is when you are showing your business to the people. just for them to know without taking action. You are just showing them. You want them to just know your product. You are just showing. You want people to know your product.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Mr. Ezekiel Sonny. Someone is just coming.
Awareness. Hello.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. Awareness is to inform your audience or your intending buyers about your product or service, to let them know that this particular product exists. Of course, there are a lot of products in market that may not be known to even the intending buyers, but of course, when you through advertisement and you are creating awareness, of course, is to let them know that, oh, this particular product exists and it is coming from this particular brand or this particular company. Thank you.
That's good. That's good. So everyone did very well. So it shows that everybody is listening. So that's the thing. Awareness and consideration. You are trying to tell them that, hey, look, I do not want leads or sales. It is not compulsory that we get leads or sales. What we want is that it reaches as many people as possible. As many people as possible. And you might be wondering, why would anybody want this type of ad? Why is because some brands, when most especially when they are just starting. Okay, let me break it down like this. There's this thing about familiarity. There's this I don't know, this Snapchat man or this man that we normally see on Snapchat. Every time I go online on Snapchat, I will see his ad. He became very famous. So he was publicizing that you can make money, this make money. So someone saw him. In fact, people have been taking his videos, posting it online because the money that he was claiming he had, I don't know, maybe the money finished. So they saw him eating at Mama Put and they took a video of him and posted it online. So that's the thing about familiarity. You'll be surprised that someone that is just running ads JJD on his own can become that famous. In fact, it's a sensation on Twitter now. Everybody's talking about him. So that type of awareness ad, that's what awareness ad can do for you too. You run awareness ad on TikTok, on Google, on Snapchat. On this one is just running ads on Snapchat. Oh. Now imagine he did it on Google, TikTok, and other platforms. You'll be surprised. It will just make your product, it will familiarize your products or your brand. So if, for example, you are selling the type of product that people can easily get at a store or something like that, imagine them just going to the store and seeing, this ad that I've been seeing. It will just familiarize your product. So some new brands use it to break the ground. So they pump the first ads. They make it what? Brand awareness. So they can run that one for maybe weeks before they start to run for conversions. So that one will create what? Familiarity. So brand awareness ads is mainly for what? Creating awareness and what? Familiarity. While sales ads, or let me go to traffic. So who can tell me what traffic ads is used for? Traffic ads.
Traffic ad is used to get clicks and page views.
Okay, that's very good. So who else wants to speak? You can just do like this. Traffic. All right. Adesola, you just call me. You can speak.
Every traffic ad is to, for example, let's say for Instagram, you can use it to increase Instagram profile
We're
visits.
talking
You
about
can
Google, oh, latecomer. We're talking about Google.
ah, I mean, you can use to drive traffic to a site, sha, to a website.
Yes, that's what traffic ads is for. To drag or drive traffic to a particular word place, a landing page, most especially. But if it is other ads or like something like Instagram, you can use to drag traffic to your profile. So it's mainly about what bringing traffic. So let's create what an awareness ad or awareness ad has a few options. Let's select traffic ads. Let me say create without so I can explain better. There's some things I want to explain. All right. So there is search, performance max, demand gen, display, shopping, video, and app. So I explained this in the free training. Let me see how many people can still remain. I said search ads. What's search ads used for? Let me see your hand up. Okay. Let me see your hand up like this. Search. I explained it to search. This one. All right. Okay. Adesola.
Okay. I feel for search ad is for, let's say, for SEO. Probably when someone click a particular word, your ad we come up. Like you cited an example, like let's say men's shoe, and use that kind of word in your ad. That's your ad will pop up when people search for that particular thing on Google.
Okay. What about Kevin? Kelvin. Kelvin, you can speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right. Search ad basically I'll call it a sale ad, right? It's majorly used by e-commerce people to majorly push their products because when people want to make purchase, they search by intent. So people put those keywords, those keyword that are search query, include it in their ad, and that make their product sell fast.
Okay, okay. Mr. Idounobu.
I believe search ads based on a keyword ad, whereby people use keyword to use some kind of keyword for targeted keyword to advertise, and people that search for that particular keyword will be able to see whatever they are marketing. I believe that's what search
Correct.
ad is all about.
Yes, that's very correct. So what about shopping ads? Shopping. Who is just coming? Wonderful. What about shopping ads? All right. Let's say, okay, Godwin, speak, please. Shopping ads.
Okay, shopping ads is mainly used by e-commerce stores to promote their products. So people can just click on the products and shop.
Good. What about Kelvin? Kelvin, okay, you're mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Shopping ad is just almost similar to search ad, right? So what's majorly like Gordon said, it's majorly used by e-commerce. If you search for, let's just say, trouser pants now, you see there are some ad that basically have the image of trouser pants that will pop up, and you see ad
Yeah.
below. So basically, those are the shopping ads.
All right. All right. So what about video ads? You can tell me what video for video ads or video campaign type. Video. Godwin. Okay. Godwin.
Yeah, video ads, YouTube ads, YouTube video ads.
That's just very, very simple. Mr. Idowu Nogu.
I believe video ad is a visual ad whereby people can see, and some also use video ad for reviewing of particular product, whereby they create awareness and because when you do a video ad to review a particular product, you get more people to see that particular product, and they might, based on your explanation that particular video, people might go for that particular product also.
Okay, sir. So, what about app? App for app. Okay, Mr. Ezekiel Sonny.
Sorry, what's the question again?
I said campaign type for when you target app.
App. Okay.
What's the campaign type all about?
That's for app. That is for promoting apps, applications. So to
Okay,
promote applications, different type of application or particular application.
okay. Oluwaseyi, my namesake.
I think it's also used for downloading app directly.
Okay. So that's good. That's you tried. Mr. Kelvin.
Okay, app download, app or as popularly called, is majorly an ad that promotes app install to your mobile phones. One good example is Glovo ad. You always see them on YouTube. Download Glovo, download Glovo. So I think that's one best representative of that ad. So basically promoting app download and app purchase.
Okay, so I'll still explain it better. What about demand gen? Demand gen. Okay, let me not stress you. There's no people might not even know this one. So let me explain it better. So everybody tried, but let me explain it better. Number one, search ads. Search ads are just ads that what pop up on Google search. When you search for related keywords that have been targeted by these advertisers. So simple definition, search ads are just ads that what pop up on Google search when you search for a particular keyword. For example, hosting. Bam. There's no ad for hosting. Oh. Let me search for Go Daddy domain. And it was sponsored before. And it's those things that anybody always see ads. Oh. What can I search for now? Let me search for cloud hosting. Cloud hosting. Today we don't have ads. Oh. That's surprising. I should have taken a screenshot. But anyways, so Google ads, you should pop up like this. Google search ads. When you search for a related word, keyword, it will pop up like this. Then you see sponsored at the top. So Google search ads, many words show up on Google search. except if you want to what target other display networks, which I will still explain. Why for shopping ads, if you search for things that you can easily what shop for, like trousers, then it will pop up at the top here. That's surprising. Today no ads. Is it because today is Sunday? So it will pop up like this, and you can easily what click it and what check out. So these are shopping ads that they are used for promoting things that you can easily shop for, and they display majorly on Google search, so you can easily what click them and check out. Then video ads mainly show up on what on YouTube, rather. That's why they are called what video ads. They mainly show up on what YouTube. Why this for apps? These ads pop up on Play Store and what Google search, because it's easier for you to just what click and download. So even when it pops up on Google search, you see install underneath. So it is easy for you to just install the apps directly. So someone made a mistake. That Glovo ad is mainly what video ad, because it what shows up on YouTube. So you can run app install ads for use what video ads. It's surprising, right? You can even run app install ads and use Google search. But this app install ads is mainly optimized for what? App campaign type, or campaign type is mainly optimized for what? Apps. So you want people to install your apps, it is better you use what? App installs. But you can also use video, you can use search, you can use this one, you can use that one. And say what? You want it to what? You want to use it for what? App installs. So when you run this one, for example, for your call to action, you use what? Install app or install now. But it is better you just use this one. Why? Why is because it is easier. People will see it on what? Google search and what? Play Store. And even when they see it on Google search, they can easily what? Click install. But if you use video ads, then you have to what? Click go to Play Store. Why? When you can just use this one. If you use video ads, you have to what? Click, maybe go to your website. Then from your website, you have to click download. Then download, you take them to what? Play Store. So that's why it is good to what? Draft a reasonable sales funnel. So it makes it what? Easier to convert. So if you want to run ads to promote an app and you use video ads, for example, if you use video ads, it will pop up on YouTube, then they will have to click what? Probably go to website or learn more. Then to take them to website. Then from website, you have to click what? Install. Then from website to take them to what? Play Store again. So that's what? Long journey. Or you can use video ads, and when they click install, it will take them to Play Store. Then they'll have to click install on Play Store again. Then that's when they'll be able to install. But if you just use app installs directly, it will display on what? Google search, and they'll be able to install it directly. Or Play Store, and they'll be able to install it directly. Godwin, you have a question. You can unmute your mic and ask.
All right, for this app install, what kind of creative do you use? Is it just text, or it will just be like a link showing the logo?
Okay, so you have to connect it to your app. So that one, you have to connect it to your app to make it easy for people to be able to install. So that one is another thing entirely. You have to connect it to your app. So display ads, I said display ads will display across apps and sites that are connected to what? Google. How many of you have seen ads on maybe which sites can I mention? Maybe there's this call app or Bible app or which other app? Status saver. So many of you have used all those types of apps. Maybe story saver. What's the name of this app that shows people's name when they call? That app too. So many of you have seen good ads.
Truecaller.
Good, thank you
Truecaller.
very much. Truecaller. How many of you have seen ads on all those types of apps? Just raise up your hand. Good. Okay, that's very good. Good, thank God. So those ads are part of what? Google Display Network. So some of them use Google Display Network, some of them use Facebook Audience Network. And what's the difference? Just the platform. The main point is that these platforms pay this audience network to what? Display ads on their own platform. So Google pays people to display Google ads on their website or on their apps. Facebook also does the same with what? Facebook Audience Network. So in case you see Facebook Audience Network or Google Display Network, they mean the same thing, but just for different platforms. Facebook Audience Network is for Facebook. Google Display Network is for Google, but it's the same thing. They pay apps, they pay app owners or website owners to display ads on their what? Websites or apps. So Google Display campaign type would display ads on what? This what? Platforms, these apps, these sites that are connected to Google. While demand gen would display on what? YouTube, Discover, and Gmail. Now, Performance Max. I want someone to surprise me. What will Performance Max do? Just raise up your hand. Performance Max, even from game. Okay, Godwin.
Performance max will display on all of them, like the search and everything.
Good. So Performance Max will display on all the platforms or all the placements, what we call placements, which is where they place the ads. So on Google search, on Gmail, on YouTube, on Display Network, it will display on all of them. So I hope you understand. Just raise up your hand if you understand. Just raise up your hand like this if you understand. Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to see. Just raise up your hand if you understand. So that's the difference between all of this. Can you see that it's not confusing at all? Very, very straightforward. Very, very straightforward. So you know what we will do? You know what we will do? For this one, I'll choose Performance Max. Then I'll click what? Continue. But let me put my final URL because I have to put my final URL. Let's say my final URL is my home page. So final URL is what? Landing page. And what is landing page? Where should people go after they click your ad? That's what a landing page is. So that term, landing page, landing page, landing page. Final URL is the same thing as landing page. It simply means where people land after they click your ad. All right. So let's click continue. So let me show you how to create Google ads. Very, very easy. So what's our campaign name? Let's name it Testing for Students. Continue. Start new. So by the time you watch it here and you watch it in the videos, it'll just be easy for you. Then you practice. Please make sure you practice. The more you keep on practicing with these things, the more it becomes easy for you. Experiment with it. You don't need to pay money to create an ad. It's when you want to run the ad that you have to pay. So it's asking, what do you want to focus on? I can say conversion value. I can say what? Conversions. Conversion value or what? Conversions. So they are similar, but conversion value means, you know what? I want to bring more valuable conversions. So when you want to set conversion value, then you have to what? Set a target return on ad spending. But you can untick that one. It is not compulsory you set a target return. So what this simply does is, how can I explain it? You will say, I want to set this percentage, like let's say 20% return on ad spending, 50% return on ad spending. Because the ad spending, how many of you know anything about return on investment, ROI? ROI, return on investment. If you know, just raise up your hand. If you know anything about ROI, return on investment. Okay. I'm glad everybody. Wow. Okay. So for those who don't know what ROI is, return on investment is just simply, if I spend 20,000 on a business and I make 30,000, my return on investment is what? 10,000. So if I spend 50,000 on a business and I get what? 100,000, my return on investment is what? 50,000. That's my ROI. So that means my ROI is what? 100%, because I got back 100% of what I spent. So yeah, Google is asking, what do you want your ROAS to be, which is almost the same thing as what? ROI, because the money you are spending is an investment, but you don't want to use ROI, so they put what? Return on ad spending. But let's untick that one. We're not going into that one. So we want to focus on what? Conversions. So when you want to use that conversion value, that's when you have that's when you set up conversions. So in the video, I explain how to set up conversions. And when setting up conversions, you can set a price per conversion. So for example, what you are selling is, let's say $10. You can say per conversion, oh, this is $10. That means for every sale, for every time people click purchase and they buy, my conversion, the worth of the conversion is what? $10, which is the worth of the sale. So I can, that's when I'll be able to use this what? Conversion value, and say I want what? 50% at least. After people buy, I want it to be that after all the money I've spent, I make at least 50% returns. But that one is business terminology. So with time, you get to understand that one. So let me just first break down the basics for you. So let's optimize for what? Conversions. I don't just want these things to be new to you when you are hearing them later. So let's click next. Now, the good thing about Google Ads is, unlike Facebook ads, Facebook ads, they made it difficult for you to run ads in all countries and all territories. Facebook, they didn't provide that option for you, let's be honest. It's for you to run ads on all territories. You have to be targeting the countries one by one, one by one, one by one. And by the time you start doing that, the ads will just become very, very expensive. So the smaller the location you target, the more likely the ads is cheaper. But by the time you start to target more location, most especially more countries, whether Facebook or Google, the more your ads become expensive. And you can tell me why. Why is it that the more the location I target, the more my ads become expensive? Just give me like 2 reasons why. Just raise up your hand. Okay, Adesola.
I feel that the more people they will need to show the ad to, so which is going to increase amount of click per rate depending on the metric that they are using.
That's very good. So who else wants to speak? All right. So what she said is actually very true. You can't compare showing your ads to over potentially over 30 million Nigerians on Facebook compared to over 100 million people on or in Nigeria, US, this one, that one. So number one, audience. Number two, bidding. Number two, bidding. As you are running the ad here and you are targeting that location, there are some other people that are also targeting those locations they are targeting. So for this one, we don't want to go and be competing with everybody. We want to run in Nigeria and compete in the Nigeria market. So you select what? Nigeria. And if you want to target a specific place in Nigeria, you click what? Enter location, enter another location and type maybe Lagos. So just wait for it to load. My Wi-Fi. Slow. All right. Can you see Lagos State, Nigeria, or Lagos, Nigeria State? I click what? Include. Then I can say Abuja. For Abuja, just type FCT. Excuse me. So FCT, just wait for it to search or to load. Then I'll click include. So the question is, what precisely affects the price per conversion? You can write this down. There are so many things that actually affect the price per conversion, and with time you get to know more. Number one is what? Audience. Number two, bidding. Number one, audience. How large is the audience you're targeting? Number two, bidding. How many people are fighting for that audience? And number three, I would have said you should guess this one, but it might not be something that you guess. So let me tell you something about all of these platforms and what they do. The more people convert, the less your price per conversion. I know you'll be surprised that, how? The more people are converting, the less your price per conversion. Why? Is because if people like your ad, they will show your ads to more people. And why? Is because it's just like you go to a church, for example, you receive a miracle in that church. Won't you want to go back to that church again? Or you come for a class, all your problems are solved. Won't you want to go for that class more? So if you go to Facebook, for example, and Facebook shows an ad to you that you like and you convert, you will want to go to Facebook more because something that you were looking for, you were able to find it on Facebook. So if people like your ads and they are converting, the platform will be happy with you. They will like you. So they will show your ads to more people. That's why I always tell people, your ad assets, as they call it on Google, it is actually very important. And what ad asset simply means is what? Your ad text, your headlines, descriptions, and your images or videos, they're actually very important. because that's what will make people what? Convert. And the more people are converting, the less your price per conversion. You'll be surprised if you run Google ads and boom, you receive $2 per conversion. And on that time with good assets, which is your good headlines, good descriptions, good long headlines, good images, good videos, you'll be surprised. You'll be getting about $0.2 per conversion, which is 20 cents. You can really be getting 10 cents per conversion. That's exactly how it is. So the more your conversion, the less your what? Price per conversion. So we can go to more settings. Now, remember I told you about what? Days when you run your ads. You can have specific days where you run your ad. So this start and end date, I will suggest you do not set an end date, because if your ad is running well, all you need to do is what? Keep your account funded and the ad will keep on running. But if you set an end date, then it will stop. But if the ad is converting well and is making you good money, it will just stop. So it's best you don't set an end date. But ad schedule, let's click edit. This is where you can set precisely when your ads run. Remember I told you that if you want to target specific people, you can select specific time your ad run. If you want to target working class and you're running your ads from around 9 to maybe 12, you should know that it's not working class people that will see your ad, because they will be working. Then if you run your ads from 1 to maybe 4, you should know that working class people would not be able to see your ad. But if you want to run ads to target the working class, you can run from maybe 4 to 9. So I can say, can you see it? I can save on Mondays. I'll click all day like this. All day. I don't want the ad to run all day. Then I will say Mondays to Fridays. Can you see? Mondays to Fridays. I will say I want my ad to run from 5 in the morning, but it's not compulsory to target working class. Some people are not in the working class, but they're not doing 9 to 5 rather, but they are working from home like me. So you can say 5 to 9, because by 9 they will clock in. Can you see that? Then I can add again and say Mondays to Fridays again. Mondays to Fridays. I want to run from, let's say, I can do 12 to 1, because some of them normally have breaks, but sometimes their breaks are unpredictable. So I can say I want to run from, let's say, 15, which is about 3, or let's say 16, which is about 4. 16 to 11. 16, not 16 to 11, rather. 11 a.m. is 11 p.m. rather is 23:00. So can you see that it's using 24 hours clock? So 5 to 9 and what? 4 to 11. Can you see that? Chicken, now you understand that? So you can select the specific time your ads will run. If you understand that, just raise up your hand like this. Good. And you might be wondering, why is it that you don't do that for Facebook ads? Because when I explain Facebook ads, should be told, I won't suggest you do that. I will just suggest that you run your ads, let your ads just run. But why are we doing this for Google ads? Now, let me explain it to you. Google and Facebook, when it comes to ads running, there are different things. Google Or let me say Facebook. If you say Facebook, look, I have 20,000 naira, for example. I want you to run 5,000 naira per day for what? 4 days. Facebook will try to balance your ad, to put it in equilibrium throughout the day. So in the morning, you might get more conversions. In the night, you might get less conversions, but you try to balance your ad spending throughout the day. So sometimes you might spend 5 to 6,000 to 7,000 thereabout, but it will make sure what it balances it throughout the day. But Google does not do that. Though. If you tell Google, I want to run $20 ads, and I want you to spend $5 per day for 4 days, what Google will do is Google will try to run your ads for optimization. And what that simply means is that your ads can finish running for the day even before 11. Oh yes. Why Facebook will be trying to balance it? Google, you just get all your conversions, wham! And by probably 9 a.m., your ad has already stopped running. Google will just tell you, bye-bye, see you tomorrow. That's exactly how Google is. So it is best to what? Optimize your ads and tell Google, look, I don't want you to go and be running my ad from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Then you now say my $5 has finished. I want you to simply run my ad, most especially when you choose performance max. This happens most times when you choose performance max. Even for other ads, too, it does the same. Maybe search ads, this one, it does the same. But it is best to now tell Google, look, I want you to run my ad specifically by this time. So now, will I even say it is best to do that? Because I'm a teacher, I can't say it is best to do this, best to do that. I would say it's based on your preference. Do you understand me? It's based on your preference. So it is. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm suggesting. You understand what I'm saying? If you understand, just raise up your hand. I'm suggesting. Sometimes it might be best. Sometimes it is just best you what? Let them run the ad. Because sometimes, truth be told, by 12 to 5, your ads sometimes you might not get any conversions. So that's another thing. So they will keep on what? Trying to scout for the people that will optimize the ad for. And sometimes from like 12 p.m. to maybe like 3, you may get all of your conversions. So it is best to just, sometimes it is best to just say, okay, Google, just run all day. But if you have done your own customer persona, customer insights, customer that one, and you know precisely who you want to target, and you know the time they will be online, you can just do what? Target them using the time they'll be online. So next. So remember I told you what asset is. Let me see who is paying attention. What is asset on Google? Good. What is asset on Google? Because I've explained it though. Asset on Google. Just raise up your hand if you want to answer. Asset on Google. I've explained it though. All right, Godwin. I want someone else to speak. Asset on Google.
Okay, asset you said is the creative, the image, the video, your text, headings, and all of that.
All right, Mohammed. Asset.
Yes, as you said, it's just the ad creative, whether the video, the image, I don't know whether it will contain all the primary text, just like Facebook have the primary text and other stuff. So it may include, I don't know whether it includes the call to action. I want more information about that.
Okay. So Mr. Ezekiel Sonny.
Well, I think it has to do. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I think it has to do with all the materials that are being used for the adverts. I'm not sure anyway. I'm not sure, but I think it has to do with all the material, the video, the text, and all that
Good.
that are being
That's
used
why assets.
for
So all correct.
Okay,
You are
thank
all
you.
correct. So for there's something that Google just introduced, which is it is in its beta stage, which is its testing stage. And like I said, these platforms are trying to make it easy for you to run ads on their platform because people will say, advertising. So what these platforms are trying to do is they're trying to make it easy for you. So this one now, they're trying to use AI to generate headlines for you, generate descriptions for you, generate everything for you. Even Facebook is doing the same thing. So what I just do is that, okay, can you see what they did? So based on the final URL that I added, which is my landing page, they were able to generate a few products and services that I'm selling. So in case if yours is empty, you can just add a few. I'll say something like marketing. What else? Advertising. Then I will come here and describe my product. Are we here? So firstly, I will add the list of the product and services and probably similar products and services. Then I will come here and describe my product and or my service in full details. And why is because I want them to generate strong headlines for me. So I don't have any description that I've written. Let me see what I can come up with. Let me see what I can come up with. Let me probably go to my site. Maybe I'll be able to see something that I can use. So they will use my description and my list to generate good assets for me. Using AI. Okay. Let me copy this one. This one is nice. All right, let me copy this one and paste it. So don't worry, the class will soon end. Just about 10 minutes more or so. So let me come here again and copy this one. Paste it. So I'm trying to feed it with more information about what I'm selling. So just feed it with a lot of information about what you're selling. Sorry, my browser is hanging. All right. So it added a few links, which is my Instagram, my Facebook. I don't need, I can just untick all those ones. That one is not necessary. Then also my site. So what would I click? I will click generate assets. So what it will do is it will use AI to generate assets for me. And sometimes normally fail me. So if it fails you, don't worry, don't panic. So just scroll down, scroll down. Can you see? I said sometimes normally fail, but it's still generating assets. So let's just wait. All right. Can you see it has generated? Can you see headlines? It said what? 15/15. Now, the thing about headlines is that all your headlines need to be what? Unique. They need to all be unique. They need to all of them need to be unique. So let's just give it time. It's still generating, still generating. So in everything we do, we are checking this add strength. Can you see that my add strength is still empty? It says incomplete. Why? Is because it's still generating for me. And sometimes it may be network. All right, so can you see how my ad will show on Google search? Let me click display. So how many of you are paying attention? Oh, this is what I explained. You know, I said performance marks will display on all of them: Google search, display, YouTube, and more. So it is trying to show me performance marks at action, or in action rather. Good. Can you see how it will display on the site? Remember I said display. That's when it actually displays on a site. So this is how it will display on a site. So let me click YouTube so you see how it will display on YouTube. But I've not added a video. Okay, so it's telling me to add a video. Let me choose another. So I've shown you Google search. I've shown you display. Let me show you Discover. How the ads will display on Discover. Okay, they want me to add an image first. Okay, let's quickly do that. Then I will show you how to display on YouTube Discover. All right, can you see my descriptions? It generated 5/5. So for descriptions, you need 5/5. For headlines, you need 15/15. And sometimes it will give you an option for long headlines, which will be 5/5. So these are recently used images. So I can also click what? Generate images, and to generate images for me. So I can, okay, it's giving me examples of images I can use. A computer keyboard with words, digital marketing written on the keys. So I can come here. Now, how many of you have used Gemini to generate image before? Just raise up your hand. All right, that's good. So Gemini is a platform that you can use. It's like ChatGPT. You can ask questions and you can use it to generate images. That's what they are using here. So let's generate an image. Let's say a laptop on fire with the word digital marketing on it. I'm over exaggerating now. The laptop on fire. So let's see. Let's click generate. Let's see what it will generate for us. So just give it a few minutes or a few seconds rather. All right, can you see? It's generating my image for me. You just have to be patient. It's worth the wait. All right, can you see? How many of you like this? Isn't this amazing? Oh, you tried. If you like this, just raise up your hand. If you think this is awesome, just raise up your hand. I think this is actually very awesome. So out of the images here, I can select the ones that I like, or I can try to generate new ones. I can also choose websites or socials where to pick images from my website or social network. Then I can also go to asset library where it will suggest images that I've used before. Don't mind my browser, it's hanging. Or I can upload. I can just select upload and upload images from my laptop. Or I can go to free stock images and use what? Free stock images. So if you have a question or any question this far, you can ask. If you have any questions, you can just ask. Just do like this. So I guess everything is clear, which is very awesome. Okay, someone. Okay, Adesola.
Okay, my question is, I noticed that when you are setting up the ad, is it that one can pick more than one option? Like we can
Yes, I said
uh
20.
we can pick
You can pick up to 20.
okay, like we can pick different, we can pick under search, we can add search, we can add display, we can add shopping, like different options,
Oh,
unlike just one option.
no, for performance max, I selected performance max, so that's why it gave me all those options. That was what I explained at the beginning. I said performance max. That's what search. It will display on search, on Gmail, on Discover, on all those did I say platforms. Why search? If I selected search, it will display on only search. If I selected video, only on YouTube. But I selected performance max. That's why it's displaying on all of those platforms. Do you understand?
Okay, so that
Adesola, do
means
you
for performance max, that means that you have to increase the ad budget.
Not necessarily, but yes, because it's displaying on more platforms, so more money. Mr. Ezekiel.
Well done, King Ezekiel, my namesake. But you have done a very good job. Been doing a very good job, and you've done another one tonight. I hope I can be heard.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
All right. Okay. My question is about two or three. Number one, of course, what you have done tonight is a practical example of how to run an Google ad, which I believe that the best way to be able to understand it is one also going through same experience, as in going through it the way you have gone through it and all that, even though there will still be one hiccups or the other when one is going through it and all that. But I understand the practical aspect of it, and of course the challenge that one may likely face also, of course, when one gets to that place, that bridge, one should be able to cross it. But here are my questions. Number one, um, in running, I love the course content. Set as from next week, we'll start with Facebook, which is the one that even really brought me to this training. But I've heard about Google Ad before. In fact, I have taken course about it before. But here is my question. Now, in Nigeria, where we are, I hope you are getting me, sir.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, where we are, it seems I may be correct. I may not be totally correct. It seems that we don't do Google ad as such here in Nigeria like Facebook. From what I've been seeing and what I've been, I don't think Nigerians run Google ads as such. Now, I may be correct, I may be wrong anyway, but my question is this: how can we make use of this knowledge? This particular knowledge that we are acquiring from you now, how can we make use of it? Of course, you've said that if we have a product of our own and all that and all that, but how best can one make use of it? I'm more of digital marketing, that is, of course, internet marketing, information marketing, and all that. I don't think, or can one use this also to advertise here in Nigeria? That's my first question. Then the second one, of course, apart from
Wait, sorry. Your first question is already long. Let me just explain it. Let me just answer it quickly. So yes, people actually run Google ads in Nigeria, and that's the main reason why people create content on YouTube, make a lot of money, because they're making money from Google placing those ads on their videos. And same thing as the Google Display Network, get the allow Google place ads on their website and apps. They're actually making a lot of money in Nigeria, and that's because people actually run ads. So people run ads in Nigeria. And you said, how can you use it? Well, like I said, there are different types of platforms, and this each and every of these platforms, Facebook, Google, Instagram, they have their own target audience. So Facebook ads is not the answer to everything. You understand what I'm saying? So you might have a company that wants lots of traffic. They want to boost their SEO, for example, search engine optimization. Google search ads good for that. So your second question.
Okay, all right. My second question is that beyond what we have done now, of course, you still need a lot of things, because let's assume that I want to advertise now. Now I must have a landing page. I must have landing page, how to collect the information of those people and all that. Is that part going to be part of this training, like
Yes.
how to have a landing page and how to collect information about?
I will share that one. That one is easy. I will share it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
So
then
let's quickly come.
Okay. Let's move on.
All right.
Those are my questions.
All right. Let's quickly complete this. So you can select images. What's happening to this one? Let me quickly refresh it. Sorry. Oh, is it my network? All right. Sorry for the delay. So like I was saying, performance max means, you want to maximize the ad. It will display on Google search, display network, YouTube, which is for the video, YouTube, which one again? More and more like that. So that's what performance max is. And the other question, yes, people actually run Google ads in Nigeria. Maybe not as much as America. I don't think we do anything as much as America anyway. So I think that's okay. But yes. So the most popular ad in Nigeria is actually Facebook ad. Let's be honest with ourselves. And that's the main reason why it is very saturated. Based on what you want to achieve, you can actually use a different platform based on what you want to achieve. All right, sorry, this is my network. All right. All right, so let me explain something quickly, which is signals. Signals are basically under assets. And what signals are is signal basically like keywords, but they are new. They are also what? They're like keywords. So signals provide valuable information about the people you want to reach. So remember I said when you want to create keywords, you can use the SPP method, which is what? Similarities, purpose, and people. So the keywords that you generate under what? The third one, which is people, you can copy them and paste them under what? Signals. I think I've explained all the basics. Sorry, my network is malfunctioning, but I've explained everything I want to explain. So that's what signals is. So these are keywords, but mainly centered around the specific people you want to target. So remember I said similarities, purpose, and people is what you use to generate keywords. Like this one. Where is it? Like this one. Can you see it? So this is similarities. I generated keywords based on similarities. Purpose, I generated keywords based on purpose. Then people. So all these ones for people is what I will use for what? Signals. A lot of people will not tell you this because they don't know. So as for budget, now let me tell you something about budget. The more the better. Whether for Facebook ads, for this one ads, for that one ads, it is best to spend more during a shorter period of time than to spend less over a longer period of time. I'll repeat, it is better to spend more within a shorter period of time than to spend less within a longer period of time. $100, $20 is better than $2. By the time you start to spend $2, you might not even get anything done. 100,000, it is better to spend 10 or to 20,000 naira, 10 to 20,000 naira, 52525. So that's all for today's class. What I want you to learn is just right there. Let me bring it up again. Let me check my history so I can let me just see. All right. So I said what? The Google videos. That's the one I want you to watch. Google ads. So I've been able to soften the ground. By the time you watch the videos, you're able to understand more and more. Then the videos can be like some kind of guide for you. So you can pause. But when you're watching the videos, you can press pause, do come back. And if you have any questions, just know that the group is there for you. So let me just ask questions real quick. and I will start with what is signal. Signals that I just explained because it's a new thing on Google. Oh. Signals. Just do like this if you want to. I just explained it. Just do like this. Signals. Can you hear me? Let me talking to myself. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just put up your hand. So please, what is signals? I just explained it. So just raise up your hand if you want to explain what signal is. Signals. Signals. Okay, Oluwaseyi, you can speak. You can speak. Or Mr. Ezekiel. Okay,
I
Oluwaseyi.
think you said.
Okay.
I think you. If I could recall, you said signals is targeting based on people. That's what I remember.
Good. Targeting keywords centered
Yes, based on
around what? Good.
people.
That's wonderful. So what is asset? Mr. Ezekiel Sonny, do you want to answer that? Asset.
Okay. Asset. Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Hello?
you. Yes, we
Yeah,
can hear you.
asset has to do with the material that are being used for the advert, for the advertisement. The materials, either video, text, or
Good.
image.
Good. It is good to emphasize. So you say, okay, yes, videos, text, that's good. So if you say materials, you can get people confused. All right. So we need to learn a lot in today's class, and I'm glad every almost not everybody anyways, only 50% attended out of 42. Woo! Not even up to 50%. All right, so please, I want you to watch the videos. I want you to watch the videos, practice, learn. Can you see them? So don't jump to Facebook ads yet. Don't confuse yourself. Just learn. So next class, you'll see again. And on the community, the group, you can always drop your questions. So thank you for coming. If you have any questions, ask. I think I've already asked your questions already.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. How was the class?
It was interesting, and
Fantastic.
educative.
All right. Thank you. That was good to hear. So you can just drop reviews on. Hey, let me tell you. So you want to use review. I want to do something where I will post it on the King Ezekiel Academy's Instagram page. So for those who are interested, you can just send your picture and send your review. So once you use it as the digital bootcamp is ongoing.
Okay. Noted.
Germany.
Noted.
Okay. Someone saw the question. They say, what app can we use to generate? So it's Gemini. Just go and type Gemini. Gemini.google.com. So please just send your photo, send your review so that we can use it on Instagram. So thank you everyone. Thank you for coming.
All right.
Have a lovely night.
Thank you, everyone. Good
Have a
night.
lovely day. So for those who came late, don't worry, I'll send the recording.
Thank you so much.